If you're trying to manifest money through vision boards and affirmations, but nothing's happening, there's a psychological reason why. And it has nothing to do with your worthiness or your vibration. It's about understanding how your nervous system actually creates reality. Most manifestation advice skips the most important part. And that's what I want to show you today. My name is Victoria Chervenkova, and I am a certified holistic financial planning coach with a master's in psychology, investor, author of Unleash Your Inner Money Goddess, and creator of the Money Goddesses community, where we combine depth psychology with practical wealth building. Today, we're talking about why manifestation fails for intelligent women and the one thing that actually works. Here's what usually happens. You set an intention, you visualize, you affirm, you make the vision board, you journal about it, you embody the feeling of already having it. You do all the techniques the courses, the gurus tell you to do. And nothing changes, or at least almost nothing. So you assume one of two things. Either manifestation doesn't work or there's something wrong with you. Maybe you're not doing it right. Maybe you're blocking it somehow. Maybe you just need to try harder or try another technique. But here's what's actually happening from a psychological perspective. Your conscious mind is performing all these manifestation rituals, the visualizations, the affirmations, the scripting. But underneath that, there's a part of you that's still holding on, still controlling, still monitoring whether it's working yet. And that grip, that subtle, often unconscious attachment to the outcome is exactly what's blocking the manifestation from coming through. Here's the paradox. The more desperately you need something to manifest, the more energetically you're affirming its absence. You're not vibrating from, I have this. You're vibrating from, I don't have this yet, and I'm scared I never will. Your subconscious reads that loud and clear. Now, this isn't about worthiness or energy blocks or doing the techniques wrong. It's about the difference between mental letting go and soul surrender. Mental letting go is when you tell yourself, I'm releasing this now, while still checking your bank account every morning to see if it manifested yet. Soul surrender is when you genuinely forget about it. When your mind has detached so completely that you're no longer consciously working toward it at all. And the desire just rests quietly in your heart. That's when things start to show up. Let me tell you a story that taught me this distinction the hard way. For over a year, my husband and I searched for a property in the mountains. We had a very specific list of requirements like location, altitude, price. We looked at listings every single day. We drove to viewings. We came close to buying one, but the deal fell through at the last minute. We were working so hard. We were so committed. We were doing everything right, and nothing was working. I was telling myself, I'm not attached. I'm letting it go. I'm surrendering. But it was on mental level. And it didn't work. We could not land the deal we were hoping for. Finally, we gave up. Not in a defeated way, but in a true soul surrender way. We completely let it go. We said, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. We're done. Like, we're done, and we meant it. And here's the key. We actually forgot about it. We stopped checking listings. We stopped driving around, looking at properties, checking things out. Our minds had fully detached. The very next month, we went hiking near some waterfalls. And as we were walking through this beautiful mountain village, I said out loud to my husband, "This is such a nice place. It's so quiet and beautiful." Just a passing thought. No attachment, no agenda, no expectation, just presence. The next morning, and I mean the next morning, my husband checked the property listings over coffee, almost as an afterthought. An ad had been posted 30 minutes earlier for a property in the exact same village we had just walked through. And get this, it was priced at 1/10 of market value. 1/10. We called immediately, of course, and we bought it in a couple of days. Now, you could call this coincidence, you can call it divine timing, you can call it luck, whatever. But here's what I know happened psychologically. The moment we stopped needing it, the moment our minds truly detached and forgot, the desperation energy completely left. I wasn't clenching anymore. I wasn't scanning. I wasn't searching. I wasn't controlling. The desire was still there, sacred in our heart, but my conscious mind had let it go completely, entirely. And that is when the universe could actually deliver it. This is exactly the framework I teach inside the Money Goddesses community. Understanding the psychology of manifestation, not just following trendy techniques. Because when you understand what's actually happening beneath the surface, manifestation stops being such a mystery. So here's the formula that actually works. And it's not what most manifestation teachers will tell you. It's not set the intention, visualize, embody, and then you receive it. The real formula is clarity, aligned action, soul surrender. Let me break that down for you. Clarity means that you get crystal clear on what you actually want, not what you think you should want, not what you think you need to want because it looks good on Instagram, but what genuinely calls to you from your soul. This is where most people skip ahead too fast. They start manifesting before they even know what they're asking for. Step number 2, aligned action. It means that you take real steps toward it. Not desperate, frantic action, not hustle for the sake of hustle, but intentional, grounded action that feels like a yes in your body. You show up, you do the work, you follow the nudges. And then, and this is the part everyone misses and that actually does the real work, soul surrender. Not mental letting go, where you tell yourself, "I'm releasing this," while secretly checking every day to see if it showed up yet. Soul surrender means your mind completely detaches. You literally forget about it. You stop journaling about it. You stop visualizing it. You stop doing any conscious manifestation work around it at all. The desire stays in your heart, but your conscious mind has moved on. That's when it shows up. Inside the Money Goddesses community, women are learning to recognize the difference between mind surrender and soul surrender, because Once you can feel that distinction in your body, manifestation becomes so much simpler. You don't need a fancy course. You don't need to master every technique out there. You don't need to remove every block before you're allowed to manifest. It doesn't work like that. You simply need to understand this. Manifestation isn't about controlling the outcome. It's about getting so clear, taking aligned action, and then releasing your grip so completely that the universe has the space to deliver it. The tighter you hold, the harder it is to receive. The more you forget, the faster it arrives. If you're the kind of woman who wants to understand the psychology underneath manifestation and money, then the Money Goddesses community is where this work goes much, much deeper. When you join, you immediately get access to daily insights, daily prompts, my book, Unleash Your Inner Money Goddess, your personalized Unveil Your Inner Money Goddess quiz, live masterclasses, and as you engage, you unlock our book club, deeper trainings, and our bi-weekly champagne calls, where we celebrate wins together. We work with money archetypes, shadow work, and the real psychology of wealth for women who love the intersection of spirituality and practical strategy. The link is in the description below. And if this resonated, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. I'll be back with more psychology, manifestation, and real talk about money. You don't need to do this perfectly. You just need to get clear, take action, and then forget about it long enough for the universe to deliver. Thank you for watching or listening, and please remember to keep shining like the goddess you are.